Good morning, everyone. I'm Erin Akey, an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I wanted to make a quick video for our nutrition coaching group that is all about nutrition myths. We had the team members who are in that group post some questions about some typical myths that they hear about nutrition, and we're going to take a couple of those and answer them this morning. So let's get started. The first one is, what about sugar-free things? Some people say yes, some people say no. That's a really good question. And when it comes to sugar-free, you want to look at what the item is sweetened with. We stay very far away from aspartame and from saccharin. Stevia, of course, is your healthiest option. It's what they use to sweeten our Plexus Slim. It is a wonderful plant product. It's very sweet, is no calories. So stevia is going to be your healthiest option. Your next best option is going to be Splenda. And this takes care of another question. What about Splenda? I hear good, I hear bad. So I'm going to go ahead and kill two birds with one stone here. You can also go, if you go to our website, if you go to my website, erinakey.com, and click on the link for my radio show, Fit Living Radio, you'll see a link to the podcast channel for my radio show. You need to find the episode about sugar substitutes where we totally cover this. There's a lot of misinformation out there about Splenda. Splenda is fine. There's nothing wrong with Splenda. It's not going to hurt you. There was one study done a couple of years ago that now everyone refers back to, trying to make Splenda out to be so evil. And that study was paid for by the sugar industry. So it would be too long of a video if I went into all of that right here, but please go to that link and listen to the episode of my radio show all about sugar substitutes. So Splenda, fine. Stevia, best choice. Stay away from aspartame and saccharin. Now, when people say, do I stay away from sugar-free products? Well, do you want to eat sugar-free bread? No. Do you want to eat sugar-free cookies? Not very often, because you're still going to have the flour and the empty carbs. So what you need to look at are the carbs. And we all know that the bad carbs are what cause us to put on weight. So if you want something sweet, your best option is going to be to go for a piece of fruit. Go for something healthy in nature that God made for you. You know, I love Dr. Robert Lustig's quote, God created the poison, but he packaged it with the antidote. And he's referring to sugar and fiber. Sugar really, truly is poison, and it's killing us as a country, and it's making us very overweight. But in fruit and in sugar that you're getting in nature, it's packed with that healthy fiber, which helps your body to process and digest that sugar without the same effects on your blood sugar levels and on your insulin production. So be careful with sugar-free products. And if you're not positive and you're a member of the group, just shoot me a message, post a photo of the label in the group, and I'll be happy to help you out, okay? So the next myth we're going to look at is, can I have a cheat day on my diet? This drives me nuts. To me, a cheat day is kind of like going to the doctor. You're taking your round of medicine, your antibiotics, you're healed. And so you say to yourself, oh my gosh, I feel so good, I'm healed. So let me just go back and have a little bit more of that bacteria or that poison or whatever made me sick. Just a little bit, because I feel so great. No. Cheat days are ridiculous. Does it mean you're going to eat perfectly? Of course not. I don't eat perfectly, but to mindfully and purposefully set out and say, I'm going to eat something bad for me today, to me completely makes no sense. It completely defeats the purpose of using your Plexus products to try and start living a healthier lifestyle. So I say absolutely no to cheat days. No, there's no point in it. Now, if you do have a day where you trip up and it was an emotional day, or you were in a place where you couldn't make the best choices, that's fine. Do the best you can, move on from it. One bad meal, I love the 90-10 rule. If you're making 90% good choices, 10% not so great choices are not going to hurt us. But when we're consciously and purposely making the choice to eat something bad, I think that is a very slippery, dangerous slope. So no to cheat days. Another one that was posted was about saturated fat versus unsaturated. Yes, saturated fat is going to be more harmful than saturated fat. Saturated fat is more harmful than unsaturated fat. The one you want to completely stay away from is trans fats, which normally you're only going to find the trans fats in processed and baked goods. So if you're staying away from those, you should not see too many trans fats. But the saturated fat, you do want to limit. Don't eat red meat every day and things like that. It's okay to have some. It's going to come in the form of animal products and butter and things like that, but you want to keep that to a minimum, okay? So that's the first video. We will have part 2 of this soon, and we will cover some more of the nutrition myths. Have a good one.